Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play the Final Fantasy Legend. What should be the final episode of Let's Play the Final Fantasy Legend. So we have this jackass who congratulates us, who've been waiting for us. We are the first to finish the game. To which I go, game? Yes, it's a game. I created it. It's like, what do you mean? The creator then says, people did not know what courage and determination meant. So I created Ashura to see what people would do. I unleashed all the evil on the world just to see people, just to shake things up, basically. Star, the Tiamat, goes, "You're crazy. Ashura tested you all." What do you mean, this is a game? That's right. So, wanted to see Hero defeat the evil because you were bored. Many have failed the test, but it was refreshing to see courage in the face of danger. Want to reward you for the accomplishment, and grant us a wish. Well, we didn't do it for that reason. And the creator's like, I created you all, you are my playthings. No, we're not. Aww, how cute, you're trying to pick a fight. It's like, are you sure you want to do this? It's kind of just what you mortals do, I guess, so let's have a fight, and I will tear you apart in my own time. So, let's talk about the saw for a second. We're not going to use the saw, don't worry, but if you attack something with the saw, it has a decent chance of inflicting instant death status on them. The creator here is quite vulnerable to this, but you've got to be able to hit with it, and the creator is very hard to tag with it. Yeah, it's weird. There's also a huge bug with it, that if everything I'm reading is correct, the saw was meant to have a high chance of hitting if you had higher strength than your target's defense, or something along those lines. But they screwed it up, and instead of needing higher strength, you need lower strength. So I may show off a thing in a little bit, but probably not, because it's not that interesting. But yeah, you can totally equip the saw on a mutant in your party, in this case Mage, and Mage could rev up the chainsaw and try to cut the creator in half and generally have a decent chance of succeeding. But we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to fight the creator fair and square. It's very possible we could lose, because the creator is not an easy fight. We're going to need about 12 to 14 solid connections of weapons. So let's get started here. The Mass Immune is a really good weapon. Flame is good, but Flare, on the other hand, really good. Unfortunately, the creator is immune to just about all spells, so poor Star here is going to be limited to just this 4 heads attack. Aw, destroyed. It's not destroyed. And the creator's going to sit here for a little while and do absolutely nothing. See, the glass is not destroyed. It's supposed to be, but it's not. It's also the heaviest hit we could ever possibly hope to land. And now the creator's going to use some attacks. We just happen to have a bomb with us. Let's go ahead and use that nuclear bomb, because when else are you going to use a nuclear bomb? Except when you're about to fight God, which we effectively are. Flare and foreheads. And damage. Nuclear bomb. Nice thing. For a decent amount of damage, and it would have done that much to an entire enemy party, but why not save it for the creator, huh? Ow. Right does a whole lot of damage. Luckily, I think the creator is just about dead. There we go. The creator has been defeated by its own flare. Unfortunately, we get no money out of that. And now it's done. Lantern looks around. Well, what do we do now? Mage's like, we got another world out there? Shall we go there? Doesn't matter to me. Well, we didn't do too badly. That's right. We defeated God. And all of the evil, which in this case I think includes God. So I'm like, let's go! Where? Back to our world! And now the end credits. I can't speed this up. I can't press buttons or anything. It's just going to give us still shots of the places we've been, the fights we've fought. So, while it is doing this, I have to say I like this game. I really do. Despite all of the little flaws in it, like the complete and utter lack of a real storyline of any type. That, well, not the complete lack of a storyline, but the complete lack of an easy-to-follow storyline, because, I mean, let's face it, they didn't really spend a lot of time anywhere going through the story of this game, not even in the goddamn manual, which is where you usually found storylines for games like this. I think it gets much better in the Final Fantasy Legend 2. They put in more cutscenes and such, and I'm pretty sure the manual actually gives you a little bit more story. So yes, we're going through and we're seeing all the boss fights we've been through. And there are a few interesting little bugs, like the glass sword not breaking, not actually being destroyed. And the saw damage calculator for, well, anything. But we beat the creator fair and square. I could have tried to show off instant death, but you get this same exact ending. It's funny the first time you do it, but after you do it once or twice, you kind of lose the novelty factor. Hey Millie, you betrayed your sister. You have to live with that forever. Wait, what is the creator doing here? I guess this is just the past. Never mind. And yep, see you again. And this has been the Final Fantasy Legend. Solid game. The sequels do definitely improve, especially when it comes to the mutant and the human's stat progressions. You will see what I mean when we get there, because I do intend to go through the sequels. Will I go through it immediately after this? I'm still not sure. I'm not sure if I want to buffer the Final Fantasy Legend, the sequel, with anything or not. I'm tempted to just go straight into it, because the second one gives you robots and a much more manageable way to handle the mutant powers. Robots are interesting too, but I'll get into more into that when it comes time to actually play it. But for now, we are done. That is all we get. The buttons, they do absolutely nothing. I wish they did something, but they do not. Anyway, until next time, take care, everyone. See you later.